Hello, welcome. It's Jo Bendel here, and my next guest at the productivity party is Claire Barton. Claire is an operations manager and productivity coach for women who run busy online businesses. So welcome, lovely lady. First off, is your tip today focusing on fun, fast, or on target?
We're going to focus on fun today.
Fun, okay, excellent. So hit the timer, over to you to share your juicy goodness.
Awesome. So my tip today, although it's probably not going to start off sounding very fun, is all about systems. Yay, systems are so much fun. Look, it comes from a place for me about alleviating guilt, and something that is a really big sort of motivator for me, and I think for a lot of people, a lot of women who maybe have had kids or, sort of try to move away from the traditional 9-to-5 work thing, is to try and, I don't know, get away from some of the guilt. So when I had my first child about 3 years ago, I just felt this overwhelming guilt for about 6 months. No matter what I was doing, I felt like I should have been spending more time with him, or more time at work, or more time in the house, or more time with my friends or with my husband or whatever. So there was this kind of overarching, like, everything that I felt like I was doing was wrong, and like it was just sort of coming from this huge awful place of guilt. So when I started my business after having my second child, it's been a really big thing for me to try and keep in mind with all of my stuff. And when it comes to organising my time, I suppose it's really evident to me that I'm a bit of I call myself a recovering perfectionist, and I'm a little bit of a control freak, but I'm working on it. But it's definitely, for me, having like a strong foundation and easy systems and processes and stuff that's in my business, and I suppose in my life in general, makes me feel like I can actually let go and have a bit more fun and not worry about the guilt, because I've got everything sorted. So when it comes to my business stuff, and when it comes to a lot of other people, like people who I'm working with, I really feel like if there's some systems and stuff in place that can give your business ease and flow and lots of automation, and take some of that crappy manual handling, all needing your time all the time, out of that, then you can have a bit more time to do what you're doing, so you don't have to feel that guilt of, oh, I should be spending more time with my kids, or oh, I should be spending more time on the business, because you can still get everything done, but it's in a lot more productive way, in a way that just makes a bit more sense and it's fun. So for example, in a non-business sense, I do something that's so different from my personality. When I travel traditionally, I'd rather get a flight somewhere and then work out where we're going to stay when we get there, and work out where we're going to go next when we get to the train station, and see where the train's going next. But I can only do that because I know that I've got some money in the bank, and I've got insurance, and I've got the Lonely Planet travel guide, so I've got some ideas of where I could stay the next night. So I've kind of got all those backup things.
Got 10 seconds left.
Yeah, so a bit of a safety net, exactly. So for me, it's kind of the same with business. So I feel like it's okay if I can. I feel like it's okay to take a bit of time, or to spend more time doing fun stuff if I've got all of my systems and stuff in place and everything's all sorted. So that's my top tip.
Oh my goodness, you are literally exactly the same as me. It's so funny. Obviously, I'm like a systems girl, but the funny thing is that I also when I'm outside of my business, I'm a last minute girl. Exactly the same. If I travel, I don't plan it. Like, my life's planned like 2 weeks in advance outside of business.
Yeah.
But in business, like, it's the systems and the structure and the discipline that allows me to have that flexibility. And I couldn't do it without that system. So, yeah, you and I could literally, we could have virtual coffees all day long and just be like, yes, I agree. It's so important.
I've been following you for a while. You sound awesome.
Thank you, and you. It's so interesting, because everybody just rolls their eyes at the word system, and this is the thing. I'm like, but it doesn't have to be anything, mundane or boring. It can be really just something very simple. But it's that we need a system for everything in our business, and it's that gives us that freedom. So yeah, very exciting to have your tips, because they're just exactly how I work. So thank you so much for sharing that. And if anybody would like to find out more about Claire and how she works, then I will link to her website. And thanks so much for coming along today.
Thank you. Thanks for the invitation. It was awesome. Thank you.